Hi folks, welcome to the Sabre Zone. This is the video on the channel that always discusses what you guys had to say. And I came up with a clip, but before I mention the clip, I wanted to thank my friend Dina, my angel of my Buffalo Sabres angel, I'll call her, because she gave me this shirt and bought it for me a while ago, and I did mention it once. I don't even know if she caught it at that time. Love you, Dina. Love the shirt, appreciate it, you know. And I told her, I'm going to use it on my channel, and she's all excited about that. But she's quite a lady, and she's got a heart of gold, and I do appreciate it, Dina. Thanks again. Okay, now I'm going to put a clip up for you guys. Let me just get it there. Okay, here we go. And the shout out goes to Sabre76. And he says, so tired of this flag hockey kind of game. These no hits, no scoring guys must be traded ASAP. He meant traded there, obviously. And, jeez. I don't know what to say. Yeah, flag hockey. I've never heard that expression in my entire life. Sabre76. I've never heard that expression ever. But obviously, Sabre76 is from my era, so he knows what it is to have a team that can score and hit. Both. Not just one, you know? That's like, you know, it's like the, I find that we're like the deadbeat dad that complains about his children's clothes, but he doesn't want to pay alimony, you know? That's kind of what this team is right now. Hey, this Sabres team has got to get going, okay? I don't care in what way. I don't care if we even get more offensive talent, anything to make some changes right now. But 100% I'm with you. Yeah, flag hockey, my God. It's kind of what we do. You know, I can't deny the truth because, yeah, the flag hockey is not something I want to see this team play for the next 5-6 years. My God, guys, because here we are. We have a plethora of young talent now. We are stacked, guys. Look, right now, I'd say easily we're one of the top 4, 5, and I would say 4, easy, top 4 team when it comes to prospect pool. Right now, before the 3 first rounders, that'll push us right to number 1. You watch. If we draft smart, and Adam seems to know what he's doing in the draft, if we draft smart, we're going to be okay. We will be, because Adams is not only going to get some first rounders, he's going to get something going on in the second round too. You'll see. He's not going to, you know, there's some guys in our farm that are very promising, and in our prospect pool. And some of these guys are going to count as prospects in my head next year, like Krebs and Quinn. And they're still prospects when they're in the league the first year, you know, like let them play a season. Then I'll say, okay, they're off the prospect pool now, and now we got to, you know, move on. But right now, as it stands, guys, we are loaded. We are loaded with good young talent. We're loaded with goaltending. So yeah, it kind of sucked we didn't go for Wallstedt, let's say, in that draft. But at the same time, it might make sense in a few years from now when we don't maybe really need him. We'll see. You know, watch Wallstedt go on to have a Hall of Fame career. There you go. I mean, no way to know in the draft, guys. Sometimes you've got to go with what your needs are. But our needs, our basic need really on this team right now is what Sabre76 is saying here, is we got to get that part of our game fixed, because it's too easy to beat us. It's too damn easy. Teams know they can be up by 2 goals and beat us still with 5 minutes left or whatever. They know that we're not going to make them pay if they try to come up the ice. We're going to be standing around, running around like, you know, confused. And then sometimes we even look like pylons out there. I was watching last game, and there was a point in this game, guys, that I thought they were on the power play. I was busy working on something on the computer. I'm like, don't tell me we took another penalty. And then I look, I see 5 guys on the ice. I'm like, come on. Like the Sabres were just standing around. I don't care if you're tired. You're never that tired. You know what? It takes 10 seconds, okay, to make the right decision and get off the ice at the right time. I get it, we're in our zone. But you know what? Especially if we're at home and we got the final change, there's just no way that should be happening with a younger team especially. No. So I think it's more just fear than anything with the Sabres sometimes, and not exhaustion like some shifts. It looks like they're tired. I think they're just confused sometimes because there's an element in their game missing. And when you're not playing all of hockey, you're not as engaged psychologically, you kind of lose it for a second or two. And that's all it takes in this day and age, guys. You know it. It's a game of seconds, of split seconds. That's how fast this game is. That's what the beautiful thing of this game. You don't have time to react with thinking, you have time to react with emotion. And if you have a lack of emotion on the ice and you're not out there and you're not being a hard player to play against, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. I don't care how talented you are. I don't care how you can do your razzle-dazzle down the ice, whatever, what have you. The Sabres have got to get into that zone, that way of thinking on the ice as a unit, when we're watching them play as a unit, that we're not only proud of them, we trust them. We trust them. We're watching a game and we're starting to trust these guys now. I haven't felt that trust in this team since very early in the season. It's a while that I've had any trust in it. And there's been some flashes of brilliance here and there. There has been. No doubt. Like any team, though. Any team will do that, right? So right now, I just want to see things turn around like all of you. I've had it with the losing. I really have. And yeah, I know we got to be patient. Some of you said, well, it's going to take time. You're right. It is. It is going to take time. But the process of slapping together the puzzle doesn't have to take time. You can do a lot of that in one summer, a good summer, where you move out some pieces and you get some in. And you do that and you start building towards that cup year. You don't wait and hope. And I find we do too much of that, guys. I find we stand around and we hope. We're waiting for money to fall from the sky. It's not going to happen. So we got to go out and we got to do the actions. And Sabre 76, I'm as frustrated as you are with the physical aspect of our game. But I get what we're trying to build offensively. I do see what the Sabres are trying to do. But there's no reason you can't be doing both at the same time with the personnel that you bring in. It's time to bring in the right guys. It is time to bring in the right guys with the right attitude and the right grit and the right talent, you know? Don't just bring in guys that, I mean, the grit guys, I get it, but don't just bring in guys because they can skate and pass and only do that, because they're going to get bullied around. We're going to get more. It's going to be frustrating. I can tell you the way it'll break down, that I believe, is we will get this real good, young, exciting team going on. Injuries after injuries after injuries after injuries will happen because there's no physical side to our game. They know they can push us around teams. They know they can take shots at us. They know they can run us if they choose to. And this is why guys like Wilson over in Washington are so important. You know, the teams that the contenders, I always learn from the contenders what they're doing wrong. And I believe Colorado and Toronto for years have lacked a physical presence on their team. And that's why they're always out early, all the time. Doesn't mean it'll happen forever. We might see Toronto and Colorado go to the finals this year. We might. I don't think so if neither team fixes that element on their squads. And they've got good teams over there. Both those teams can win a Stanley Cup if they had the right guys on the ice that are ready for the playoffs, guys that are going to go out and do their thing. This is what I want to see the Sabres do ahead of time. Getting Tuck was just awesome. Thank God we had to trade Jack, because my God, we got this kind of player now I have not seen in a very long time on the Sabres, guys. Really, I like Tuck. You know, I tell you, if money was good, I was going to get arrogant, okay? It was a little something I was going to do on the channel, because I'm going to get rid of Jack's name and number off my one of my jerseys that I have. And once I get that done, I want to put Tuck on there. I'm going to just leave the C. I'm going to have him as captain ahead of time. Honestly, I was going to do that, but you know, just in case I don't before he's named, just so you know, I had it planned. All right, guys. I guess that's it for now. I'm going to just jump on, get these up for you, get these up and running. I will see you tomorrow morning in the post-game, the pre-game, as we got a game tomorrow. So we'll talk about that one though in the next video. And again, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.